and her daughter's friends witnessed a little boy during class masturbating. Now, they're
My
titillating these
gosh.
kids with inappropriate sex ed that
Yep.
is teaching them
That's the
the
point.
fine points of oral sex and anal sex, and oh, by the way, anal sex is included in the abstinence section of their particular
Yeah.
sex ed program. This parent, again, who's told this story, many months ago now at this point, so this isn't a new story, but she tells it at the school board meeting, and Mark McLaughlin says, well, basically it's perfectly normal kind of a thing. We have a few of these a year. He dismisses it, and he dismisses it as something that should not be a concern. Well, he went from that, and of course that went viral, and that was bad for him. He's likened himself to a Navy SEAL that he takes the fire for the board. So he pretends he's a
Oh
tough
my
guy and
gosh.
he's got thick skin. But I imagine he's having trouble sleeping at night when this is getting blasted all over because it's ridiculous comments that he's making here. And they should be addressing these parents' concerns, and they should be bowing to the pressure of the parents because the parents
Yep.
are the people in charge. And the school board always drips with contempt towards the parents
Yeah.
because they
They do.
believe
Yeah.
they own the kids. So anyway, so they went from saying that, oh yeah, hey, it's no big deal, to, oh, now the implication is that this parent is lying and these kids did not see that and it did not happen. That's their next iteration. It's straight out of Saul Alinsky's stuff. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah. Yeah.
this is what
That's
they
right.
do. But no,
Yep.
they should be condemned, and of course, they had a death threat against them, and it was deemed to be a credible threat. I don't know the details of the threat, but some knucklehead that should be condemned himself,
Of
had
course.
called and made threats against this guy. Now what they're going to do is they want to bubble that up because, of course, we're stochastic terrorists as parents for saying and suggesting that they should not be doing this stuff to our
Yeah.
kids. And
Yep.
oh look, the terrorists, they're real because you get
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
phone
Yeah.
call from a whack job, and this guy is a whack
Yeah.
job,
Yeah. Yeah.
and no, and nobody on our side endorses that kind of behavior. No
That's right.
one
That's right.
endorses
Yep.
violence. We can win this politically, and we are winning politically, which is why they're making these more increasingly desperate, foolish attempts.
Yep.